Real life street stars. You know what time it is. Real life street stars. Fam Gould in that building, man.
Yeah. What it do, man?
Man, what's good, man? You hailing from Atlanta?
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
I'm originally from Macon, though. You know what I'm saying? I like to make sure I make that clear. I live in Atlanta, though.
Got you. What's the difference for people that don't know?
mean,
like, how far is Dallas and Houston like 4 hours apart?
Oh, Macon ain't that far from Atlanta. Macon like an hour.
Oh, okay.
You know
so it's
saying?
like Dallas Fort Worth type shit.
Yeah.
What's the difference like the swag, the difference, or the food? Like, what's the difference between Macon and Atlanta?
No, Macon, it's a cultural difference.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the mentalities are a lot different. And Macon, you know, you got it's a gang bang environment, you know what I'm saying? Versus Atlanta, they be on more get money, player, pimpalistic, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Outkast and all them brothers, they laid it down to where, you know, it became more like a pimping culture, more like a player culture, more like a sauce culture.
That's what's
versus
up.
Macon, you know what I'm saying? It's all about, it's gangsterism and gang banging and stuff like that.
Got you, cause like, you know, Dallas, man, you know, one of the eras we went through was a dance era. And the gangsters didn't really like that. So it was kind of like we killed our own movement. So like for y'all, did y'all go through that in a sense when y'all had the snap? Y'all had some shit that wasn't gangster, y'all had some shit that was gangster. Did y'all go through that phase where it was like, man, we don't want that?
Even now, you know what I'm saying? Like Macon, they don't really do no dancing. You know what I'm saying? They recently just trying to come up with a new bop. You know what I'm saying? They was just walking and hopping and shit like that and making it was gang related dances. Versus Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? They got the swag, they do all the the dances and shit. So even now, with me, I don't even do too much dancing type. I don't do too much movement because that ain't how I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was raised like gangsters don't dance, you know, real niggas. And so I never really got the different. I never got the sauce though.
But the crazy part is, gangsters don't dance, but y'all boogie though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So what's the difference? Like a boogie, you still kind of hitting that hoe a little bit. You feel me? Like
you know, I always been kind of like not the dancing type. You know what I'm saying? But I wish I would have kind of learned to do the little moves and stuff. Cause now I don't really feel comfortable even trying to do them little moves. I ain't never really did them in my life. So now all the young they be doing all the TikToks and bobbing and all this shit. I'll be just like, that shit cool, you know?
But see, I come from the era where you had to get up behind the girl and just test your look out.
Yeah,
she look back.
Yeah.
It might go left, it might go right.
I mean, they didn't even go for the gangster, you know? When they go to twerking, you just stand there. You feel me?
Hey, I always see the gangster nigga just get twerked on, hitting the L in the corner like, no. Grab a thigh. Nah, y'all be tripping. But now we got Goldmouth in the building, man. Sometimes we like to start with the punchline and work our way back. So we gonna do that. Cause you've been going viral, my boy. You've been going viral. You've been online. The altercation that you put out there that you and Jeezy had over 50K. Can you break that down for us? Cause you know, it just kind of just hit my timeline. I was like,
so we gotta go there first?
We gotta go there first. Gotta go.
Fuck this shit, I'm going.
Gotta start with the punchline.
Hey, nah, man. So, you know, I want everybody to know, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, with me and the Jeezy situation, it ain't a new situation, you know what I'm saying? Me and Jeezy got a real rich history together.
Right.
So a lot of people was wondering, like, how the you know,
can you break down the history? Like,
yeah. A lot of people was wondering why, you know, how the did I get up on Jeezy and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we got a history together. We were actually friends in the street, you know, a long time before I went to prison. You know, I was his first artist.
Oh, okay. CT, what was it? It
was called Young Guns at
Young
first.
Guns. They said you founded that.
Yeah.
Got you.
So me, Jeezy, and King, you know, we founded Young Guns with a couple of other partners, Kojak and Kid. And before then, even before the Young Gun era, me and Jeezy had a group called Felony Bound. Off Itchabon Records, you know what I'm saying? It was with Osborne and Kima Sean. Shout out to them. Duncan Block Forever. So those brothers, we was doing music before the Young Gun era. So when the Young Gun era came in, that's when we would start really getting money and getting known out here. You know, we had the Lexus, the Benzes, all the fly cars, all the jewelry, etc.
But this is when he wasn't even rapping, right? This was when you was at the forefront?
That's when I was rapping.
You was at the forefront of the
okay, I was the forefront of the movement.
Gotcha.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a real rich history. We even, you know, dibbled and dabbled in the street stuff together.
Right.
So, you know, I consider Jeezy a brother.
So was it, so I'm gonna pause you right here because BMF is a part of his story. So was it?
Yeah, BMF came a lot later.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
I mean,
Jeezy was already a made hustler before the BMF came. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting money before that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that when the BMF came, it didn't open other doors that otherwise probably wouldn't open for him.
Right.
It did definitely have a huge impact on what was going on.
Gotcha.
But, you know, before that, I'm talking about the making shit, before the transition to the Atlanta shit. You see what I'm saying?
Because he's from there too, right?
Nah, yeah, he from Hawkinville, but he lived in Macon. We invited him to the hood, so we welcomed him to our block. So, you know what I'm saying? He became one of us.
Gotcha.
So a lot of people don't know that, you know, me and Dawg had a real extensive history together.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to thinking like just pushing up on a legend and, you know, trying to get no clout or make no name, you know what I'm saying, for himself out no lane shit like that, because that ain't what it is. Right. So, what happened was when I got out of, you know, Jeezy blew up. You know, he went solo after I went to prison.
Right, and we gonna touch on that for sure.
Yeah. So when I got out of prison, after doing 17 years, I had heard a lot of lame, you know what I'm saying, about the homie that the homie had changed, but you can't really see nobody changing who then, you know what I'm saying, put on your boxes and, you know, y'all switching out jewelry, standing each other house, eating out of the same plate, and we got the same dream. So you don't see, you know, we ain't aware how greatly money and fame change people.
How long were you away, for those that don't understand the time difference that we talking about?
I was gone 17 years.
Got you. So from one point you seen him to 17 years later, you see him and he's different, or you see it throughout the jail period?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Every time I called or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Every time I spoke to him, you know, the homie seemed like he was the same person.
Gotcha.
But I think when he, you know, went up there to the Def Jam or whatever and got around people like the, you know, the Jay-Z's and stuff and all these different type of people, I think that's when he started to really like change up on, you know, change up on the streets of the shit that he always knew.
Right.
And he wanted to be just completely corporate now. He ain't want to, you know, have no ties with the streets or with the streets, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I can't never get that far. I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying, how deep I get into it. I'm gonna be like Birdman, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be that street, that with the money, that nigga that still with my homies, that ain't never turning my back on my unless they don't want to grow with me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna turn my back on them then. I'm just not gonna hang around them every day. But you know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna show that love and respect and know where we came from. Right. And understand that, you know, some people they just stuck there. But still it's love. And you know what I'm saying? If I can, you know what I'm saying, do this or that for you, I'm gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stay connected to my roots. I ain't gonna never disown or renounce my roots, what made me and where I come from. Right. You know what I'm saying?